Clay Trader, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol FNMA. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. While this here may look like several days worth of price action, it's actually today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to this time frame. I think does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out where levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. I don't mean to state the obvious or rub salt in anyone's wounds, but pretty brutal day, with the price. So want to map out some levels, but there's some pretty apparent levels from both the support and resistance viewpoint. So we'll first start with levels of support, and this level is essentially kind of the key one that really stands out, and that's right here at about the $2.70 mark. Why is that so important? Well, if we go through a quick history, obviously, again, each of these represents 30 minutes. I bring that up because you can see, this 30-minute session here, price got absolutely hammered, but then, went on a very nice bounce. However, when the bounce rolled back over, this is always interesting because it becomes a question of, all right, it's rolling back over. Is this going to be something where it just totally crashes through and then continues on down or what? But it didn't crash down. It leveled off here and then started to bounce back up. And actually during the final 30 minutes, which you can see represented by the candle right there, the price essentially is now closing right around that area. So there are clearly some buyers hanging out down around $2.70. Now, will those buyers continue to hang out at that point? That remains to be seen, but there's no doubt about it. According to the story of the chart, there are people that, as it stands right now, are willing to buy at $2.70. So that'll be the initial area of support. If the price cannot hold above there, then it would not be shocking at all to see the price go down to right around the $2.50 mark. But so far, so good. 270 is holding strong. Now, as far as areas of resistance are concerned, two key ones. Initial one, before we really talk about any other levels, right here at about the $3 mark. On the bounce, secondary bounce, I should say, that's essentially as high as it got. You can see rejected by here on multiple different candles. So $3 initial area of resistance. If the price can push up through there, then the next key level to keep an eye on right up there at about $3.40. So $3.40, next couple areas of resistance. So crazy day today, a lot of volume in this one, a lot of eyeballs. And the nice thing is these ones can tend to bounce. I'm not saying a massive bounce is coming tomorrow, but these sorts of stocks that get beat up like this very quickly, they can tend to produce some interesting, snapback bounces. So we'll see if that occurs or not, but definitely worth at least watching. One of the most popular questions I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together this free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then by all means, click right there to get access to the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and like I say, it is free. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.